Alrighty guys, welcome on back to some more Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Last episode, we came to the continent of Aelus Vale, where we were tasked with awakening the Wind Spirit. After going up a tower and then through a real-life puzzle box, we did successfully awaken the Wind Spirit, meaning at this point, we've awakened the Fire, Earth, and Wind Spirits, meaning we only have one left, the Water Spirit. But before that, if you guys do like this video and this series, make sure to hit that subscribe button. It'll really help me out, and it'll make sure you don't miss any upcoming videos. With all that out of the way, let's get into it. So, I was actually going to get more prepared than this, but the second you step through this teleportal, you get a little, dialogue. So, that's why we're starting here in the Sanctum of the Seers instead of, back in the Pilchard Bay area. Just because the second we step through here, Aisha will tell us something. Now that the Earth and Wind Spirits have joined the Fire Spirit, there remains just one more spirit for us to arouse from their slumber. But before we do anything else, perhaps we should return to the Sea Dragon and talk to Captain Sharkeye. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Now, in this episode, we are very quickly approaching the end of the game. I believe in the original Dragon Quest VII, you are essentially at the point where you're about to go through the final dungeon. There has been some stuff added here to Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, but still, I think we might be able to get to the point where we can go to the final dungeon in this episode. We, of course, won't. We still have some side stuff we do want to do. But I do think we're going to be at the point where we can go to the final dungeon after this. So let's go ahead and head over here. We got to talk to Captain Sharkeye to hopefully be able to bring back the Water Spirit.
Oh.
Let's go back to the Sea Dragon.
Oh.
Ahoy there, mateys. We've been waiting for you. Spirits you've awoken, those of fire, earth, and wind, have been making their presence felt here aboard. You'd best come with me, lad.
All right.
Captain Sharkeye, sir. Our shipmates have returned.
Oh.
Yar, then the time has come at last. Come closer, lad. Tis the moment we've all been waiting for. The glowing orbs that circle in the ship must surely represent the great spirits you've awoken. Raise the sea serpent saber. Call them to ye. Tails holds the sea serpent saber aloft. Yahar! Our course is clear. Mr. Tar, prepare to weigh anchor. We follow this light wherever it may lead.
Oh.
Aye, aye, Captain. All in the anchors, lad. We sail for glory. Are we going to Scuba's domain? No, doesn't... Are we going to Grakos' lair? Because Grakos was up this way. Scuba would have been directly south of us. No, Rainbow Cove? No way. Has it been in Rainbow Cove this whole time? But of course, Rainbow Cove. 'Tis just as the Water Spirit said. Behold, lad, the saber. I'm not using it anymore anyways. You can have it.
I am the Water Spirit. For centuries have I watched over you. Watched and waited for this day, when your light would shine upon me at last. We sleep no longer. Fire, earth, wind, and water, you have succeeded in your task. And now we combine our powers to free these lands from darkness and make our world whole once more. The lands that were once plunged into darkness have now been restored. But our work, and yours, is not yet done. We must ask the Almighty why he would condemn our lands to banishment. Before we depart, however, a gift. This is my amulet. I dare say it rather becomes you. Now come, we spirits will show you the way. Almighty One, Heavenly Father, heed our call. The power that plunged our realms into darkness, it was yours, was it not? Then perhaps you are not the Almighty at all.
So it is you who dare disturb me with such blasphemies? You will regret your words. I am the Almighty. I am the one true God. Only I can answer the prayers of humankind. Only I can bring joy and prosperity. Your kind are no longer wanted or needed. It is better that you were disposed of. Do not resist your fate. There is nothing to fear. You need only embrace the darkness once more. How dare you! How dare you defy the Almighty!
I thought the spirits were the Almighty's humble servants. This changes nothing. My time came long before you meddling worms arrived. You were foolish to expend all your energy in unmasking me. Foolish in the extreme. Now all that stands in my way are a handful of pathetic humans and the wizened old lapdog of the Almighty. I stand unmatched, unyielding, invincible!
What's this?
Well, friends, art thou still among the living? Our situation is woeful beyond measure. Though I had lost faith in he who ruled over us, I could never have imagined his true identity to be that of the Demon King himself. I yearned to chase down that black-hearted fiend post-haste. But alas, the front entrance is shut up tighter than a hangman's knot. I propose we make our way inside from the roof. Come, let us await Esther, and avail ourselves of the Sky Stone. Tails acquires the water amulet.
Ah, there you are. I have been expecting you. It seems we are to have no respite. No sooner had we begun to celebrate our return from the darkness, then the Almighty was revealed to be the Demon King in disguise. I take it you had a hand in the uncovering of this great betrayal? I suspected as much. You have saved us once again. Truly, we owe you and your companions a debt beyond measuring. But we must call on your aid one last time. Please, I ask you not only as a monarch, but as a citizen of a world in terror. You must rid us of the Demon King once and for all. Only when this supreme evil has been defeated may peace truly return. The Demon King's wickedness knows no bounds. But you must find a way to defeat him. You are our only hope.
So, at this point in the game, in the original, you would go back over to the, up here, this castle right here, the Palace of Light previously, and you would finish the game. However, this isn't the original game, guys. We still got a little bit more we can do. First off,
Blow me down, lad. Ye couldn't have timed it better. There's something I need to discuss with you and King Donald. Follow me. Now, I'll get straight to the point. There's a rumor going round, and it's a compelling one at that. They say a strange voice has been heard, echoing round the accursed altar of the Almighty. Between its woeful wails of lamentation and its blood-curdling groans of pain, folk are starting to suspect 'tis no being of this world. And since the altar has ties to the Demon King, I fear something nefarious is afoot. It merits investigation, to say the least.
Yes, indeed, Captain Sharkeye. The altar of the Almighty and the Demon King are inextricably linked. What's more, I believe the roamers are currently in that vicinity. And if the roamers are there, then perhaps Kiefer is involved. In light of which, I can hardly turn a blind eye to this development. I'm sorry to burden you with this task while you make your preparations for the epochal battle ahead, but I must ask you to investigate the situation at the altar.
Well, I'd best head back to the old sea dragon and continue me watch from out on the waves. Till next we meet, Your Majesty.
so yeah, seems like there's something going on at the altar of the Almighty. However, we have a couple places we want to visit first, because now we have full access back to our Skystone, and we have the Gray Tablet. Oh, I guess we're not gonna quite get to the point where we go finish. I mean, I guess we will get to the point where we could go finish the game this episode, but we do, of course, have, oh, well, there's the place I've wanted to go. Let's go ahead and land real quick, and honestly, I kind of want to go back to the Flying Carpet. Let's go ahead and just swap this back over to Magic Carpet. Mostly just because it is a little bit easier to navigate, and because there's going to be new enemies on the continents we want to go see. Now, we're going to worry about most of that at a later date. Again, this episode, I really do just want to try to get to the point where we could go finish the game. But we'll make it easier to see things like these shining spots, as well as any new monsters we might see as we're going through a couple different regions here. It's level 46 for Maribel, and a level 5 champion for Sir Mervyn, and 45 for Aisha, 46 for Ruff. Now, I do, of course, need to go change Sir Mervyn's equipment back. I've mentioned this before, but I probably just want to go give Tails back. Where is my insane sword here? The Sea Serpent Saber. Was there any other better one besides the King's Blade? Doesn't look like it, but we can equip the King's Blade there. That's pretty good. And then I don't think there was really much better things we could do here. Don't really like that. Decrease my attack power. Don't really need to change anything there. Don't really need to change anything here. We do have the Magical Might Water Amulet, so we will, of course, go give that over to her. And then Gold Bracer is defense and strength. Let's go Mighty Armlet, and then do I have any better defensive ones? I don't think so. Oh no, I have a ton. Let's go Kerplunk. That should be pretty solid. There's Sir Mervyn reset on our team to be our party member. Sorry, Ruff. It's been fun, man. But I got other uses here. Honestly, I kind of want to take the air amulet off, but that's fine. And let's grab this shiny spot for a Seed of Magic, and then we'll actually go ahead and hop on the boat. Now, what we're about to do with King Scoober is 100% post-game stuff. There is no purpose in coming here right now. Oh, there's another gold shining spot. Holy. Seems the enemies on the sea are pretty similar to the ones underwater. But we can go ahead and disembark here. And this will take us to King Scoober's domain. Again, this is a place you do not have to come to yet. In fact, there's really not a reason to, but we can grab this Water Maul wand, which I actually think is not the best. Wow. Increases your attack by quite a bit and magical mending by quite a bit. Honestly, I think we'll just give that to her anyways, because that's kind of insane. We'll give the Magma Staff over to you. And then we can just talk to King Scoober. Who the blazes are you, and what are you doing disturbing my beauty sleep? Wait, have we met somewhere before? I get the feeling we have, but where could it have been? What's that? You're asking if I'm King Scoober? Of course I'm King Scoober, loyal servant of the water spirit and dedicated guardian of all the creatures of the ocean. Hold on, I remember you. You're the ones who saved Buckingham, aren't you? I look different? Well, of course I look different. I can't very well stroll around on land looking like this, can I? I'd attract all kinds of attention. That whole old man thing is just to put the whole wool over you humans' lazy eyes. Anyway, I think I know why you've come to see me. It's about Anais, isn't it? Shark-Eye's wife. It's a terribly sad story, but she made her decision. And don't worry, the water spirit is looking after her. I'm sure of it. Who knows, perhaps she'll even be reunited with Shark-Eye one day. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted. But I guess that's all I get for now. Yeah, there's something else I wanted to tell you. There's a monster in some cave somewhere in need of a little makeover, you say? Wants to go straight, does he? In the error of his ways? Well, far be it from me to stop him taking a turn for the friendly. Tell this pal of yours to come and see me whenever he's ready. So, if you guys remember, there was that monster down in the ocean, over by the floating palace. So if we head back there, we can go ahead, well, we get a mini medal down here. We can go ahead and tell him we found where King Scoober is. That was the entire reason we came here. So let's go ahead. I do want to quickly grab this this gold shine. So let's go ahead and zoom back to Pilchard Bay real quick. And then we'll go take a visit. I got to remember how to get there. But most of these enemies are going to ignore me at this point anyway, so excuse me. Seed of Sorcery for us. And I believe we could go through Altar of Arrival and go down. And I think the monster was here. And I do believe it's in the present. Did I see a gold shine right there? No, I could have sworn. Huh. Those are new enemies. I think we go up this way and around. Yeah, I forgot there's new enemies everywhere. I don't know why I'm surprised. All the worlds, even though they are out of the darkness, still are, like, infected by the monsters. But let's go and talk to this not Gracchos. You came back. Well, what did King Scoober say? Is he willing to change my appearance? He is. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much. I'll go and pay him a visit right away. Oh, I nearly forgot. I promised to reward you, didn't I? Well, I'm not one to break my promises. Here, take this. You've earned it. We get a gold fragment. Now, I do know that the gold and silver fragments are needed for post-game, but now I'd best be off. See you around. So I did just want to complete this just because I've been wondering about King Scoober for a while. Now, with that done, we have two places we want to visit real quick. The first is actually right here. We want to go to the Sunken Citadel. This is Gracchos' throne room. Because if you remember, there were chests in here that we could not open with the magic key. But with the ultimate key in hand, and now that we've got returned back to our original state where we can actually explore, we can go ahead and head up here. Is Sir Mervyn at level? Yeah, I knew he was going to come back at level. We can go ahead and open this. Oh, really? What? No. What's this? I look troubled, you say? Well, that's hardly surprising now, is it? After all, the Demon King has returned. What are we supposed to do? No one down here in the Citadel wishes to fight, but if the Lord of all Monsters asks us to, we can hardly say no, can we? I wish you'd never come back. I don't mean that, of course. Anyway, what brings you all down here? What, you came to tell me that you decided to take it upon yourselves to defeat the Demon King? Goodness me, are you really capable of such a feat? You did beat me, I suppose. I imagine it'll be a good experience for you, assuming you don't get yourselves killed, of course. Well, since you've come all this way, why not take what's in that treasure chest over there? Consider a little souvenir of your visit. It's of no use to me. Please, help yourselves. So, we can get a mini-medal here in Grakos' throne room. And we can head over here to get a file of Yggdrasil Doom. And now, it's just, we're really doing cleanup right now. Next, we're going to go ahead and head back to the Hubble region. I actually want to zoom to regular Hubwell. Do I want to show this off now? Probably not. You can see there's a couple new enemy types here, but we'll hold off. I don't really want to show off some of that stuff just yet. I'd prefer to save that probably for its own episode. Just as a little cleanup of some of the things we didn't do. Back here in Hubble Castle, we're actually going to head to the northeastern tower real quick. And up here in the Earth Tower, we can actually go down to the dungeon where there should be a door we can open here. I think we could open that one before, maybe. But we can go ahead and open this to break a pot with a Seed of Strength. And finally, open this one to break this pot for a mini medal. And as far as I've seen, that is every chest we've seen up to this point, or every thing we've seen up to this point that we could open with the mini medal, done. Or open with the ultimate key, done. There probably is some more things we're missing here, such as if we go to our medal list. We have one in the Sea Dragon here in the present. Don't know how I've missed that one. Maybe I'll try to go find that. Let me go see if I can find that real quick on the Sea Dragon, because I don't even know where that could be. Do we just have to go back to Pilchard's Bay? Yeah, I guess we do. Okay, this one's insane, and I don't know how anybody would find it. So this is where we enter the Sea Dragon from. If we go down these stairs right here, we have to talk to this cat. And he'll give us a mini medal. That is just like, that's insane. I don't know how anybody would find this. But there we go. That is all the mini medals up to this point. I guess it doesn't say where we're at, but with that done, let's go ahead and head to the Pool of the Cave real quick. Pool of the Cave. Is that really what it's called? Maybe. Let's go ahead and talk to Rambaro.
Oh.
It is good to see you, young friends. Greetings, dear Aisha. I thank you for coming. I can't express how much it means to me that there are still people willing to help the roamers in our time of need. After all, it was our insistence on going ahead with the restoration that enabled the Demon King's resurrection. What is done, Rambaro. No one benefits from dwelling on the past. Let us think instead of what we can do in the here and now. I appreciate the kind words, Aisha. I am sorry to have foisted such a burden upon you. Now allow me to get to the heart of the matter. Something strange has been occurring within the altar of the Almighty. After performing the restoration, we returned to the altar to seal it off, which is when we heard the voice. I really have no idea what might be lurking in there, but I have forbidden the clan from entering until we know more. You, however, are hardened adventurers. I am confident that you will be able to deal with whatever you come across inside. I fear that the altar is a sacred place no longer. Please, take the utmost caution. We'll activate this little pedestal, which, as we know, does slide the staircase. Or I guess the mural, the tablet, a sign.
The way forth is open. It was almost too easy. And the altar appeareth to be unchanged from our last visit.
Why am I not surprised? There's definitely something down there. You just had to get involved in this nonsense, didn't you? If we end up tangling with some horrible monster, I'm holding you accountable.
You think that sounded like a monster? It wasn't scary at all. Maribel's a scaredy cat.
Want to come over here and say that, you little...
Enough. You can argue to your heart's content when our work here is done. For now, let us be on our way.
All right.
Okay, so...
Yep, we've definitely got company. Before we go over there, we're going to come to the left, use the ultimate key to get a dry spell fan. Then over here to the right to get an elven elixir. I don't think that dry spell fan is any good. I mean, it's probably the best fan, but you're probably not using fans at this point. So, that guy looks like the little imp guy in the... what is this? It's been so long since we've been to the Shrine of Mysteries. He looks like him. Verily, it soundeth more wroth each time we hear it. We had best be on our guard, Tails. Has it been asleep this whole time? It appears to be in a deep slumber. Wake the strange creature. Sure. Tails gently jostles the mysterious beast, but it remains fast asleep. Try again. Yup. But it remains fast asleep once more. Let's do a more forceful method.
Is it time for lunch already?
I told you, there's nothing to be scared of. Hey, old fella, what you doing in a place like this?
I was, what am I doing here?
Speak, venerable sir. Are you in the employ of the Demon King?
What? We're having wings. Well, they're not my favorite, but I am famished.
Give me strength. Right. I'd say our work here is done. It was lovely meeting you, but we've got to run. Take care up there, okay?
Wait a moment. Chosen ones. In my prolonged slumber, I have forgotten much of what I knew. But one memory remains. I am the craftsman. The one who crafted the stone tablets you collect.
What? You made those?
Yes. I was ordered to do so by my master, just before I entered into my sleep. I was to give the ultimate tablet to the Chosen Ones, those brave enough to break the seal upon the Shrine of Mysteries.
What manner of mischief is this?
I must admit that I myself have forgotten what to do with this, but perhaps you have an inkling? Go ahead. Proceed as you see fit. Memories are beautiful because they can never change. Wouldn't you agree, son of Pollock? I'm so very, very tired. I must return to my slumber. Perhaps never again to wake.
Tails acquires a curious fragment. The ultimate tablet, he called it. Let's go ahead and place the mysterious tablet down. I am sorry, but I cannot go with you on this journey. We do not know what might happen when you place the tablet on the pedestal. I cannot return to the past while the roamers remain unprotected.
Forgive me.
I too will remain. This altar was the location of the Demon King's revival. It would not be wise to leave Aisha without help, should aught occur. Fear not, all our channels of communication shall remain open, should the need arise. Indeed, take care and we shall see you soon. So we gotta hop in here with just Maribel, Ruff, and Tails, huh? And a new symbol appears when we set it down. Welcome to the Sunny Forest. This is the Rucker region. Go ahead and just head on out of here. Nothing to see. There are some enemies here, but I actually don't think any of these are new enemies. I believe these are all, and we can actually check here by going to the defeated monster list region. And I believe you can see the Rucker region here somewhere. This would be in the past, huh? Yeah, there's only 4 enemies here. We've beat them all. I believe that is because it's a one-time visit area. Maybe? This doesn't really make sense, because if there's like a mini-medal here or something. This is the exposure enclosure. Can't do anything here yet. Looks like this is for criminals. So we'll go ahead and just head on out of here. And I guess we'll just head up to the castle. This is Rucker Castle. There is quite a lot to see here. Honestly, this kind of looks like that castle that got destroyed back in the Hubble region. Looks a little bit like that. I don't know if there's anything here, so that's why we're just doing a quick once-over. Go ahead and hop in this well. Cool, there's just a skeleton down here. And then nothing else around this way. Ooh, there is a gold shine, so we do have a seed of magic here. And then it doesn't look... I mean, this for sure looks like that area. Hold on, can I look? No, I guess not. No, this is for sure. This is that area connected to Hubble, for sure. That castle that got destroyed. But it wasn't back in the past version of Hubble. So I just never, I never expected it to be anything. Because typically, it would have been there as well. We can go ahead and open this door with the ultimate key. Grab a seed of strength. Magic water. Single file. Nothing else there. Some pots. I guess it wasn't in present day Hubble. There's some medicines there. We'll go ahead and head on up. Up here we have some chests we can open. With a suit of full plate armor. And a steel helmet. Both of which pretty solid. I don't think they're as good as what I currently have though. There's a diamond. I don't know if that's where I want to go, so let me go up first. Oh no, that's for sure where I want to go. So instead, let's just see. Nope, nothing else here. Okay, well, let's just head on up here then and examine this green flame.
Stop right there. Explain yourselves. What are you doing here?
What do you mean? We were just passing through.
Oh, just passing through, were you? You're telling me a bunch of kids managed to fight their way here through these monster-ridden lands?
Now, they're only children. There's no need for the 3rd degree.
Martial law? Yes, sir.
My apologies. With all that has happened recently, our soldiers are all spoiling for a fight. Please excuse them.
Now that you mention it, there's definitely an atmosphere around here.
Quite. Now, this isn't something I would normally divulge to children like you, but I feel you're owed an explanation. The castle was raided a few days ago by a vicious gang of bandits. We suffered tremendous casualties. Soldiers, innocent civilians, even our poor young king. All slain by the hand of the vicious fiend known as the Blood-Red Brigand. We managed to capture him upon the night of his rampage. He's been taken into the wilderness up north for elemental exposure. His deeds will never be forgiven. He will pay the ultimate price for his crimes. Allow me a question, if you would. If he were to come at you, sword in hand, would you defend yourself? That's the spirit. I like your gumption, lad. I should say, elemental exposure is a public spectacle, and you're very welcome to attend, though you will have to make the journey to the northern wilds to do so. Remember, though, the brigand is a demon in human flesh. He will show no mercy even to children. Take the utmost caution around him. Oh, and I should mention, these green flames are kept here to ward away monsters. The instant one goes out, the monsters descend. Please keep your distance. That is the only rule we ask outsiders to keep. And now I've said my piece, I hope you enjoy your time in the castle. Goodbye.
All right, I guess let's go ahead and head to the exposure enclosure this time. Can I zoom here? Yes, I can. Perfect. And let's head on inside. You can put an end to your misery right now, brigand. All you have to do is spit it out. We have a saying in our country, you know. They make you cry, you make them bleed. They pull a knife, you draw a sword. If you're having trouble with the meaning, allow me to explain. You might have heard us, but we mean to pay you back. 100 times over. Now cough it up. What are you planning, brigand? What did you want with all them soldiers and our king? To understand the question, are you? All right, let's try another one. Where are your accomplices? Water. All right, lads, get to it. Ugh. That's enough. Marshall won't be happy if we push him till he can't talk. Excuse me, sir, but the torches won't last much longer. Shall we head back to the castle to pick up some fresh ones? Rest up, mate. They're gonna need your strength when we get back. Before we do anything else, make sure to break this barrel for a mini medal. And let's talk to the Blood-Red Brigand. Water, please. Okay. Let's scoop up some water. Give water to the Blood-Red Brigand. Let's do it. Tails, I don't think he'll be able to drink much water while he's got that hood on. Here, let me help. I'll just grab this thing here.
My life was flashing before my eyes there. Long time no see, my dear old friend. You too, Maribel? As for...
Wait a minute. It is Kiefer! Wow! I'm so happy to see you again!
Me too, Ruff, me too. It's funny. I had an inkling something miraculous like this might happen.
Before we all get carried away here, aren't we forgetting something important? If you're the Blood Red Brigand, doesn't that mean you're the one who attacked Rucker Castle? I know you were sheltered and selfish and a spoilt little prince, but still, the Kiefer we knew never would have hurt anyone. What's going on?
I can't deny it. I was the one who attacked the castle. But I had my reasons. Listen, you trust me, don't you? The guards are coming back. I don't have time to explain. But if you do still trust me, extinguish the green flames in the castle. You'll find the truth within the darkness. You got that? Head back to the castle and put out those flames. And don't come back here for a while. Go!
All right, let's go ahead and head to the castle. And as he said, we got to put out those green flames we saw. I can't believe Kiefer was the one who attacked the castle. Honestly, I don't know what to think. It sounds like he had a good explanation, though, didn't he? He was going to tell us, only he didn't have time. Yes, I heard what he said. He wants us to put out the green flames and find the truth within the darkness. Whatever that's supposed to mean. That Larman's warned us not to mess with the green flames. Well, sorry, Mr. Marshall, but we have a job to do. We need to be quiet, though, so none of the soldiers or anyone catches us putting them out. Definitely. I doubt the guards around here will let us off with just a warning. We'd best be extra careful. So yeah, stealth missions aren't unpopular in, or aren't uncommon, rather, in Square Enix RPGs, but you do have one of these. Pretty easy, just memorize the patterns that they walk. Typically they walk in circle patterns. So like this guy will walk this way, he'll turn, he'll examine. Oh, well, I didn't think I was gonna get caught that easy. But all that happens is you get sent back to the entrance. I don't know if the torches relight, but I guess we had to follow that guy around. I actually wasn't expecting that. I thought it was gonna be I could just sprint past him. But we'll just wait for this guy. Let him do his thing, and we'll just have to follow him directly, so wait for him to go. Honestly, I think you probably could sprint past him, actually. If you're, like, right here hidden, you might be able to. We'll go ahead and come over here. Extinguish the flame. Wait for that guy to rotate. And just follow behind him. And we should be good to hide right here. Honestly, I actually probably could squeeze past him. I'm going to find out right now if boxes do, in fact, yes, they do impact vision. Perfect. Turn around. And we'll need to go up there next. So let's see what this guard does. If he just turns immediately around, we actually should be fine to just squeeze up here. Extinguish the flame. Then we'll go down this way. That guard is a little bit terrifying. But I might be able to, depending on... Yeah, he does not have a large view there. We can just go ahead and run over here. That guy's going to turn around. We can honestly probably just do this. Go over here. Yeah, he was going to walk forward. Shoot. I didn't think he was going to be able to. This might be dangerous here in a second. Honestly, probably should have squeezed past him right there. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Get up here. Extinguish this flame. Perfect. Marshal Lou, sir. It's the flames. The flames are going out, sir, one after another. Go on. This man claims to have seen suspicious persons prowling around the castle. We're investigating now, sir. That's right. There were 3 of them, short of stature and The speed with which they moved, it was just like the night the blood-red brigand attacked. I commend your efforts, citizen. Captain? I'm leaving you in charge. Guard the flames here with your life. Understood? The rest of you come with me. We'll soon put a stop to this. We cannot allow a second tragedy to come to pass. These filthy bandits will rule the day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. We have to make it up to that big... Ooh. I think I can squeeze through here. That was stupid of me. Let's head inside here. And I believe now there's no guards here. I'm assuming they all went to Kiefer. Ooh, this is dumb, this is dumb, this is dumb, this is dumb. Oh boy. I should not have made that. Oh, I thought he was about to walk in this room. Head up here. There's nothing I can do about up here. Well, I guess I don't have to do anything crazy. Let's go ahead and extinguish the flame.
Gah! I told them not to touch the flames.
Why? Marshal?
This was no accident. Some wretched soul has doused the flames and shown the humans who we really are. You will find them. Find them and exterminate them!
The soldiers were actually monsters. Now I see what Kiefer was up to. He must have...
We don't have time to stand around and talk. We need to go and help Kiefer. Let's find a way out of the castle before we get caught. Then hurry back to the exposure enclosure.
After a few close shaves, the party escapes the castle. Was that any surprise that the light that was supposedly keeping the monsters at bay was actually just disguising the monsters? Come on. Here are some enemies we gotta fight. Hey, I know you. Wait. Are you the ones who... Enemy attack! It's them! It's the one who snuffed out the green flames! They turned up here. What a stroke of luck. Prepare to die, human scum. So we have a little bit of a... I mean, mini-boss isn't even the right word here. We're just going to keep our auto on. This should do fine damage. I think these are actually just buffed regular enemies. Ooh, that is a little bit of damage there.
Here I come.
We should be fine here. We go for that special summon. We get the healing feeling. I wish she would have healed rough, but that's fine. Swords Dance probably gets rid of... Ooh, no. This guy, the Dark Griffin. This guy might be more difficult than I thought. Maybe we do take over. Let's see if Maribel's smart enough. Okay, there goes one enemy. Is she smart enough to get a heal here? I think I gotta take over. Follow orders. Let's go with the multi-heal with Tails.
Thank you.
And then for Ruff, we can just keep doing our Swords Dances. Unfortunately, we don't really have any buffing. I don't think we have oomph on anybody. A Kazamel. And then let's do a Crackle. And then this is a Barbados. This should kill as long as our Swords Dances hit. Yes, it does. That is the Barbados defeated.
Easy peasy.
Get a little bit of XP there. And Tails hits level 46. We'll go ahead and approach Kiefer.
Well, Did you do as I asked?
We did. We saw everything. What's going on in that castle? And who were you fighting there?
There isn't time to tell the whole tale. But the long and short of it is the monsters commandeered Rucker Castle some time ago. When we roamers stayed the night there, we had no idea what a grave mistake we were making. Every last one of us was captured and locked away in a miserable little cell. That's when we overheard. They had received orders from the Demon King himself to eliminate our clan, because our mission is to revive the Almighty. I did the only thing I could to buy enough time for the others to escape. I took up my sword. The plan was a success, but for one little hiccup. I was cornered by martial law, and he's no pushover. Anyway, I managed to lop the torch he was carrying in half, and as it fell to the ground, out went the green flame. You can guess what happened next. I was so shocked I never saw them coming from behind. I was captured and brought here.
Wow, you really haven't changed a bit. Always playing the hero, going off by yourself and bungling it. I thought you were supposed to be guarding the roamers. Still, it's actually nice to know you're still the same old Kiefer. Sorry for doubting you earlier.
No offense taken. Thank you, Maribel. Right, I think it's time we made ourselves scarce. First of all, though, let's see to any injuries. We've lingered long enough. Let's go.
Well. If it isn't the children who extinguished my flames. You don't lack for courage. I'll give you that. I see the blood-red brigand is now among your number. Suddenly, it all becomes clear. Rest assured, none of you will be spared.
Ha! This is the stuff! You and me battling side by side again. I might not be the young man I once was. But at least I have plenty of experience now. In fact, I can't wait to tell you all about my adventures. So, we're going to survive this. And we're going to have ourselves a proper catch-up.
Enough of your mawkish twaddle. Those who defy the Demon King shall know no mercy! You all die today!
So here we go. Lore and disorder, I guess that's supposed to be law, the opposite of law and disorder, have appeared. Let's do it. Kiefer will be acting as a support member here, but I don't know. Yeah, Giga Slash is just going to be insane. Kazap's going to be good too. But Giga Slash hits everything. 350 damage, you just can't complain. Do another Giga Slash. And as long as I hit Kiefer, we're in a pretty good spot. Do I have a magic barrier that I can get up? No, just an Insulatable. So really no reason there. Let's go and just get our double caster sugars ready. Oh, I start to hallucinate. That's not good. Oh, Kiefer does a swords dance, huh? Seems like Kiefer took up the champion class. I think champions would give swords dance. And Maribel, let's do another caster sugar, please. Okay, good, it missed her. Kazamel, ow, Tails, please be okay. Flame Splitter, yeah, he's definitely a, the same job as Tails here. Okay, okay. We are in a bad spot. Let's go ahead and multi-heal here.
How's this?
And then let's go ahead and Magma Storm. I know it's not strong against... Oh, come on. I knew that she had a chance of missing. I should have just Omni-healed with her, man. Thanks for the Yggdrasil, dude. Wasn't even mine, I don't think. Giga Slash. And then let's go ahead and let loose. Divide. And let's see how much a Swords Dance does. Yep, yeah, that's a lot of crits. That's a lot of crits. Kazamel and Tails, that's fine. Let's do a... You know what? Just for fun. There's 1,000 damage. That gets rid of lore and disorder. 20,000 XP from that. Wow.
My lord, please, strike down these unbelievers. You will not go unpunished.
I'm impressed. You lot certainly haven't been slacking off. I can't believe how strong you've become.
Slacking off wasn't an option after you disappeared. We've had to hold our own against all sorts of nasty creatures while you've been away.
Look, I was young when I made that choice. Never mind. That's not important. I never could have defeated Law on my own. Thank you. And thank you for still believing in me. Right. As much as I'd like to be shot of this miserable kingdom, there's still one thing I have to do. We should check in on the people of Rucker Castle, now they've learned the truth about who their protectors were. Besides, I probably traumatized a few of them with what I did on the night of the escape. Will you come with me to the castle? I want to set things right.
Brave travelers, I'm happy to see you safe and well. And you, of course, Kiefer of the Roamers. I can only beg that you forgive us for our unjust behavior.
Yep.
Please, there's no need for all that. You were taken in by the monsters, same as us. I promise that neither I nor any roamer bears you any ill will. Though we do not deserve it, we thank you. The remains of our former king were discovered at the bottom of a well just before you all arrived. Oh, well, I found those. He was so very young, his bones looked as if they might crumble at the slightest touch. I apologize, but the brutality of all of it is rather too much to bear. Listen, I'd like you to have this. It might well ease your burden while you're all mourning. Kiefer presents a Roamer Torben to the Chancellor. It's a Torben, a musical instrument much loved by the Roamers. They say its dulcet tones carry all the way to the ears of the Almighty and soothe the spirits of both the living and the dead. My goodness, what a treasure! We will never forget this kindness. That explains why Hubble likes music now. Despite their meager means, the Rucker people give Tails and his friends a hearty celebration they won't soon forget. Then, morning comes.
Hey!
All seems to be well around these parts. We better go back home. I'm keen to see how Aisha and Sir Mervyn are doing. Yeah, it's time to get out of here. Let's go ahead and head back to the sunny forest. And it was fun seeing Kiefer, but let's make our way home.
Hold on a sec, would you? Before you head back home, let me ask you something. What's happening right now, in your own time? Things can't be all that great if there's a teleportal connecting you here, to me again. Alright, look. Something's been niggling at me these 20-odd years since I last saw you. I was the one who insisted on having an adventure, and I didn't see it through. I feel really bad about that. And I'm not about to make the same mistake again. Please, will you let me come with you to face the Demon King?
This isn't just any old fight, Kiefer. Who would look after the roamers if something happened to you?
Yeah, about that. After you all left, Lala and I got married, and we have 2 children, a boy and a girl. They're about your age now, and strong, too. Accuse me of tooting my own horn, if you like, but they're among the finest warriors you'll ever come across. I put them in charge of defending the tribe when I came here. They're the guardians of the roamers now, and I've no doubt they'll keep them safe from harm. I don't regret the decisions I've made, and besides, I can't turn back the clock. But meeting you all has stirred something inside me. Please, let me fight with you again. One last time. Thank you. You won't regret this, I promise.
And so Kiefer rejoins the party. Wow. Pretty cool.
There's no time to waste. Here's to one last adventure.
As he said, here's to one last adventure. He's the one who put us on this quest to begin with.
You have returned. I'm so glad to see you all. And who is this you have brought with you?
How best to explain him? Let's just say he was part of our gang growing up in Pilchard Bay.
Well, I have no quarrel with thy bringing another of thy number into the fold. Pleased to make thine acquaintance, young sire. I am Sir Mervyn.
And I am Aisha. It is nice to meet you.
Sorry if I'm being presumptuous, but Aisha, was it? Are you a roamer, by any chance?
Well, yes, I am. And what of it?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that some of the choices I made seem to have paid off quite handsomely. But never mind all that. It's nice to meet you. I'm Kiefer. I used to be the Prince of Estard, but... well, I'm more of a traveling swordsman these days. I just hope I can make myself useful. Now, listen. I forgot to mention this before, but I won't be able to hang around with you all the time. I'd love nothing more than to go romping around the islands together like the old days, but this isn't my home anymore. I should steer clear of anything going on in this era. I'll head to where the Demon King is, and wait for you there.
Hold on a... Oh. How does he expect to get to the Cathedral of light without the Sky Stone. You'd think he'd have learned not to rush into things after all this time. But no, still as headstrong as ever.
You mentioned Kiefer was a friend from your hometown. But why would an adult like him play with mere children? I feel like I know him from somewhere. We have only just met, but he seems incredibly familiar.
Wow, nothing gets past her. Maybe it's for the best he won't be hanging around with us.
So yeah, Kiefer kind of joins the party. Of course, he is not a playable party member. He will just be accompanying us in the final dungeon of the game. But that is more than enough. We at least get him to return. Now, we're going to go ahead and wind things down. But before we go to the final dungeon of the game, there is still one last thing we still have to do. We still have that gray fragment right here. And as you can see, we have all the pieces for it. So, we'll go ahead and cover that final tablet in the next episode. I will see you guys then.